It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs under the lights on Sunday night.
The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Yellow! Right side!
They'll run here on first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow! Right side!
Back to the well again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow! Right side!
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Junior Coulson bringing an end to that play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Yellow, yellow!
And they send a man in motion.
Right side!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, here's Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Right side!
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow! Right side!
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Right side!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. The Chiefs and their running back about to get back to work.
Yellow! Right side!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Has a man, it's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Come back!
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Wiley. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow!
They'll send their tight end right. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow!
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Yellow! 15!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, 43!
thrown back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Kelsey makes the catch. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the great tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we'll pause for an injury that nobody wants to see. That is Travis Kelce in need of some assistance. They bring a tight end in motion right. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Brings up
Yellow.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has it in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The home teams back out on offense.
Attack! Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
15.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline.
Intended for Rasheed Rice. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back.
I don't need to.
On first down, they'll run. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs with a little more work to do to win it here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yellow. Present.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yellow. Color. Present.
They'll run here from the gun. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Present.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely
Offside.
against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Present.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Present.
Lone back gets the handoff. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs jump in front late. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Simple dive up the middle. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.